Good morning. Good morning. Man, I just want to say that CTA workers, that includes PACE, Metro, all of us, all the public transportation people, we've been told a whole lot about ourselves. That we're lazy, overpaid, ungrateful. We need to tell the politicians and our employer, y'all need to be grateful that we come to work, that anybody works, that anybody puts up with the bull crap y'all keep dishing on us. Here the management of the CTA has paid sick leave. Do you know what that is? It's not short-term disability. You say, oh, we got it. We just have to do 7 days. No. That's called short-term disability. And you get punished for it. They get that. Plus they get up to 26 days that they accrue for going to work. So the management is rewarded for coming to work with paid sick leave. It could be they got to go take care of a family member, or they just don't want to come to work. Maybe they're hungover. I don't know. They just don't want it. Whatever. It's paid sick leave. Municipal Code 6-130, City of Chicago. Look it up. It's amazing. Did you know it's the law that all of us are supposed to have paid sick leave? But we don't have it at the CTA. Why? Somebody tell me why the managers deserve it, but we don't. What do they do that's better? That makes them better than us? Am I saying we're better than the managers? I guess if you want to say that, I'm saying that, but I'm just telling you that when we're down here and they're up there, you have what's called inequality. And when you have inequality, historically, that creates injustice. And when you have injustice, you create rebellion. And what do CTA workers do that's rebellious? We begin to not care. We don't want to come to work. We quit. And I get every week somebody calls me, man, I love my job, but I hate the way they treat us here. So we CTA workers are very powerful. When we start to fight back against the managers, writing us up, harassing us, belittling us, we build power. But ain't gonna be no power if you don't even try. So I would like each one of you to think of one thing you can do to build up a strong union. Because right now, it's like we don't even have a union. And here I'm a union rep, and I'm running for president of our union, a local 308. But you think because you called the union, you're going to get some help. Unfortunately, really doesn't happen a whole lot. I'm telling you that a strong union is made up of the workers who look out for each other. Can you do something to help your coworker? Can you do something to help yourself be more active in your union? There's one thing you can do. Commit to it. One thing I did, now I've been in this now since 2018. One thing I did, I said, I see a lot of people don't come to the meetings, but people want to know what's going on. So instead of lecturing them, well, you need to go. You need to change your schedule. You need to take a day off. You need to get out of bed. Whatever. I just said, you know what? I'm going to do reports and tell the membership what's going on. And that's what I was doing. I committed to it. And I still do it to this day. Now I do actual video reports, I do newsletters, I do officer reports. So I do a lot more than what I used to do. But you don't have to do everything I'm doing. Nah. 'Cause I think I do a little too much. But you find something that you can do to help your coworkers, to help build a strong union. Think about that. Because when we do that, we become powerful. CTA right now is having, they've scheduled a bunch of budget meetings and about what they're going to do with the budget, get the money and all this stuff. Maybe you could start going to those things. Maybe you could start saying, hey, I'm a CTA worker and I just want to let you know, we don't want to be laid off. We're not going to put up with it. And we would like your support. If you off the clock, you can do it. What's up, brother? Come on in, man. I'm just doing a little.
You got me a little space in there,
Man, brother.
I'm gonna just change the box.
Oh, okay. No problem, brother. No problem. I want you to do your job. Yes, sir.
Hey, I heard about you. Brother Eric, right?
Yeah, I'm Brother Eric. I hope what you heard wasn't too bad. Thank you, brother.
I hope it inspired that you speak the truth.
Man, brother, I'm striving, brother.
Kind of belittle you out there, man.
Yeah, well, they're doing their job, I'm doing mine.
Right.
So if it inspires you, I know it's working.
Yeah, for sure. I read your paper, bro.
Wonderful. Spread the word.
Yup. Hi, Eric.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah. So, operator there had to get ready to take his train out. 8-car train in the middle of the day. One train operator. You know how crazy that is? Hey, good morning, Bill. Bill Morton. Rogers Park. Chamber of Commerce. You got one train operator operating 8-car trains. That's like having one bus operator with 8 buses. That's crazy. All the delays, all the stress, all the injuries. You got metro trains, multiple conductors. It's safer. People feel more comfortable. We don't need CTA workers to be police or security. But let me tell you, when the troublemakers see a uniformed CTA employee, they tend to go somewhere else. Let me tell you, I'm on an 8-car train right now on the Blue Line. It ain't gonna get full. Could be 4-car train. Bad connection here. So I'll wrap this up. So I'm on a union day today. So your union dues are paying for me to be off work to help people. And I've been helping some people that are, frankly, in a lot of trouble. And I can't reveal cases, but it's a kind of a sad day for me, you know. Some days I'm able to get charges thrown out. Some days get it to lessen. Some days we just do the grievance, and then they look at the grievance and they're like, oh, okay, get rid of the charges, you know. Those are always the best. But, you know, writing a lot of grievances today, a lot. And some people say, why do you write so many grievances when people are in so much trouble that they really can't get out of it? It's because that's my job. You, the union member, pays dues, I hope. If you don't, well, I hope you start paying, because I need your vote. But, no, seriously. The union dues, you members pay these dues for the union reps to help them fight for their jobs. So what kind of union rep are you, and you don't do everything possible to help them? What? Well, it's just a waste. They're gonna lose anyway. How do you know? How is it a waste to help someone in need, and they're paying you to do it to help them? You're a real selfish slob to go and represent someone, a CTA worker, and you sit there and say nothing. You don't offer to help them write a grievance. You don't write it right there. You're just us. You're not a union rep. You're a manager babysitter. Or worse, you're just stale poop somewhere in the rail car. Brother Mark says, I'm too frightened to get on a CTA train. Well, you're not alone. I would say almost every single CTA worker feels just like you. Isn't that something? The riders and the workers are scared to ride the trains and the buses. So what does that mean? We need more workers on the trains. And not workers in poverty-time jobs who can't own a home and invest in their communities. But this CTA train should be full of people right now. Well, it's midday, but it's not, because here we have a rider, Mark Sint. He says, I'm too frightened to get on a train. So they get all this security. You got security all over. Right now we got them on the platform. But you're still running an 8-car train with one person, one train operator, one person crew. They can't keep an eye on things. And then what? They're going to stop their train to go investigate? No, that's what a conductor's for. The train is moving and the other person can investigate. Our struggles as CTA workers are the same struggles as the riders. We have to connect with them. Just like Mark Sims and Bill Morton out here, you know? Let them know what you're going through. CTA workers, go to these budget forums. Go to any time the CTA is being discussed. We should be there. I mean, if I was a full-time union rep, I would really try my best to be at as many of these things as possible. Anytime someone's talking about the CTA, I want to be there so that I can give some perspective from my point of view as a CTA worker. Well, I hope y'all have a good day. And mine's just about over. Got to head back north to Kimball. And we'll see what happens there.